everybody? Yo. So we had a amazing fight card over the weekend. I mean, I don't feel like the main event lived up to the billing. Yeah. Let's get into it. It was Canelo, Alvarez versus Jermell, Charlo. That was the main event. Before we get into the main event, let's get into the undercard. Terrell Gushu was on the undercard. Alexander Vosik was on the undercard. Both of them guys got wins. Vosik by a KO. Also, Cormel Moulton opened up the card. He won by KO as well. Floyd Mayweather's young pupil, his new, I ain't gonna say new Gervonta Davis. Man, little man looked just like Gervonta. I ain't gonna say look just like, both light skinned and small. So shit, yeah. And he hits hard too. So it's no little Gervonta. Yeah, man, he looked good. And Floyd after the fight was telling you how he looked good. You know, I missed him talking about himself, which Floyd always do. You know, he was squeezing in some good words in there about Cormel Moulton. So good job, young guy, getting that win. Good job, Terrell Gushu and Alexander Vosik getting their wins as well. All right, and as we get into the main card, Mario Barrios got a win over your Dennis Ugas. Both of them guys coming off losses. Barrios against Keith Thurman. Ugas versus Errol Spence. Mario Barrios beat Ugas by unanimous decision. One judge had it 117 to 108. Final two judges had it 118 to 107. All-field winner, Mario Barrios. This fight was kind of a snooze fest. I feel like it was a lot of give and take, if you ask me. You know, but I was drinking. I feel like Barrios was getting the best of Ugas, but I didn't really see a clean shutout like that. I feel like it should have been a more closer fight, if anything. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with Mario Barrios winning, though. So, yeah. Good job, Mario Barrios, getting that win. All right, next fight on the card was Jesus Ramos versus Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin ended up beating Jesus Ramos surprisingly. One judge had it 117 to 111. Another judge had it 116 to 112, and the final judge had it 115 to 113. Off your winner by unanimous decision. Erickson, the Hammer, Lubin, getting that win. But yeah, like I said, it was a surprise. I didn't think Lubin had the skills, you know, or the wherewithal to beat Jesus Ramos, man. I feel like Jesus Ramos is an up-and-coming, he's 22 years old, he's an up-and-coming young, skilled fighter. Maybe he was too young. Maybe he should have waited a little time. I don't feel like he was too young for Erickson Lubin. I honestly feel like the fight could have went to Ramos, man, but I'm not going to call it a robbery. You know, I just feel like the fight could have went to Ramos. It was a close fight. I feel like Ramos edged it, you know. But them giving it to Lubin is not a robbery, so I'm not gonna, you know, yell out robbery. Plus, it was a unanimous decision. You can, you know, so all judges seen it the same. Feel like Jesus Ramos has a lot of time to redeem himself. Maybe get a rematch with Lubin. You know, I want to see that rematch before you move forward. You know, make sure you can pass this test. You know, but yeah, man, good job, Erickson Lubin, getting back to his winning ways. I always thought that, you know, you was gonna be the truth, Lubin, but after a Charlo knockout, Sebastian Fundora ass whooping, kind of got off of Erickson's bandwagon, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting back on. He let me down too many times, so it is what it is. You know, I'm expecting to see Erickson Lubin in another big fight. Let's see if he delivers. If he does, I might jump back on. But I ain't jumping back on with one win. He got to prove a little more to me. But good job, Erickson Lubin, getting that win. All right, let's get to the main event, man. It was, like I said, Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. Freaking, Jermell Charlo, he didn't come out with anybody. You know, before the fight, he was saying who he's gonna have walk him out. Nobody walked him out. He walked out by himself. But he did come out with his big brother, by a minute, Jermell. They haven't been talking. So, that was beautiful to see them together, and supporting. Well, Jermell supporting Jermell. But it didn't really make a difference. Before I get to the fight, Canelo came out. He came out with like the Santa Fe Clan, I think, a Mexican, Hispanic rap group. I haven't heard of them, so, the Mexican crowd was hyped. They was feeling it. So, yeah, he came out with them, got in the ring, and commenced to, turn into the Mexican Tarzan and taming that baby cub. Yeah, I know, because that's what he was looking like out there, a baby cub. Charlo wasn't even trying to win, man. Charlo was on his back foot all night, running around the ring. I've never seen Charlo like that. He didn't get in any exchanges. He would, throw punches he wasn't going to connect with, windmill punches. I feel like he could have just stayed at home, man. That was a lackluster effort. He didn't come forward. He didn't throw enough punches. He didn't try to win, if you ask me. Man, I was very, very disappointed in Charlo. Very disappointed in Charlo. Feel like, do not, I repeat, do not say Terrence Crawford's name after this. He will beat the hell out of you. But yeah, it ain't about Terrence Crawford. But Canelo Alvarez, Jesus, that boy, he's looking like the old Canelo. Maybe his hand was really hurting, and he was really fucked up because yeah, he's back. And that's what he said after the fight. He's back. He was able to 100% train, and it showed, man. He was walking Charlo down like he was an amateur, man, and hitting to the body, hitting to the head. Fucking hitting him everywhere. He even dropped him in the 7th round. He didn't drop him. He just, even worse, he did it. Ryan Garcia forced a man to take a knee. How you make a lion take a knee? I don't know. He did it though. And yeah, man, he was beating the hell out that boy all night, man. Like I said, he made him look bad. Showed he was back. Walked him down. He did everything he wanted to do. And he didn't have any resistance from Charlo. During the fight, they put the camera on Charlo. And I ain't gonna lie, that nigga look happy as hell. His brother was little. I'm like, boy, why you look so happy? Your brother there taking a beating. Yeah, they're throwing his number one, smiling, ear to ear, looking like a fucking Colgate commercial. I'm like, boy, you must be seeing that Canelo fight in your future now, huh? That's what it is. You see that buddy in your future, boy. Yeah, he was juiced. But I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. But his brother was in there taking a beating. So he needs big brother to step up, hopefully. I feel like Canelo might beat you too, though. I ain't gonna lie. But please step up for your little brother and try to get his lick back, man. Because he was not ready, but he got a check. Canelo Alvarez, man, what do I say? Like I said, he's back, better than ever. Sky's the limit. He said, Crawford, well, I didn't even give you the scorecards. Canelo won every round. Basically, I think 2 judges gave Charlo the first round, so yeah. But, yeah, man, he was saying, how, Crawford is not in his plans, freaking sky's the limit for him, though. Anybody at 168 who wants to smoke, I feel like Canelo will beat them. I feel like he just went up a little too heavy with Bivol, maybe 175, but anybody at 168 and around that area, Canelo kind of the GOAT at 168, man. So I wouldn't suggest y'all getting in there. Or maybe if David Benavidez, that's the guy. David Benavidez. I want to see Canelo and David, before he leaves PBC. Hopefully Canelo gets that, brother, Jermell, next. Because he got to get a leg back for his brother. He beating 2 twins. That's something good on your resume, Canelo. If you can get that done. And then Benavidez. How that be the end of your PBC deal. Move on or re-sign, whatever you're going to do. But yeah, man, you might as well re-sign PBC if you beat David Benavidez, because you didn't already beat the whole PBC. So, man, might as well. But good shit, all the fighters who got a win. Good shit, all the fighters who didn't get a win. Like I said, you can't play boxing. It was a hell of a night of boxing. I enjoyed it. If you bought it, hopefully you bought it. If you streamed it, hopefully you enjoyed it. But yo, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, people. Rob's Road to Boxing. Yeah.